CDR Presents Brittany Bosco. How you doing?
What's up? How you doing?
Great. I know you have a project that's dropping. I actually heard it a second ago, but you're re-releasing it.
Yes.
And so tell us a little bit about the new project that's about to be out.
Awesome. Well, I just had a video come out. Probably it's almost 2 days ago. It's like a day and a half ago. Good responses. We up to like 1,000 views so far. It's going to be aired on some other, big stations, quote unquote, you call mainstream. The re-release is all of the tracks Spectrum had, plus 4 additional tracks. So it'll be some remixes. It'll be, I don't want to like leak it out, but it'll be 4 additional songs plus the video on there. So you can download the zip file, whatever, or get it from iTunes. If you get it from iTunes, then you get the videos that come with the song. So I just wanted to give back a little bit more to my fans before my new project drops. Because I did want to do a video to songs on the EP before my new album, which is called Black, comes out. Many musical influences. Definitely, I have a very strong background in jazz. I've studied a lot of people, but I grew fond of Sarah Vaughan. I love her to death and the way she just uses her voice. And then I have other influences like the electro soul, like of course you have your Ericas and your Jills. But then I do have a new sound which I'm developing, which will be like Grizzly Bear, Radiohead, but then I also like Nat King Cole, Coldplay, the list goes really on and on. So I don't really stick to one genre. I actually like to take a little bit of everything, apply it to my music, and use my voice in different variations for that. Correct that. I am from Savannah, Georgia.
From Savannah.
But I live and reside in what you would call ATL, ATLians or what have you. So music scene out there is pretty cool. Actually, when I first moved there, I've been living in Atlanta for about 9 months, and when I first got there, people always try to put you with somebody because if you're new, it's really hard for them to accept you for you. So what they do is they try to cling you and put you to one group. So when I got there, it was like, oh, new phase, a hipster movement. I'm like, no. Like, I respect, that whole movement. Love it to death, neon colors, what have you. But, I feel that, I'm just a little bit set apart. I also believe that Janelle Monáe is set apart. Shouts out to, your Shantae Candy and Jazz, but we're kind of more vocally influenced. I think that's the difference between, the hipster, because it's a real beat-driven kind of music, real clubby. But we that group of people try to focus more on vocals and, painting a picture, painting a story. So I think that's what sets me apart.
Okay.
I've already grown from when I first came out with Spectrum in the re-release. Experiences, definitely life experience will teach you a lot of things and will cause you and force you to grow up. So I grew up outside of music first, because you can't develop this great artist if you haven't built a foundation of who you really are. Because you get stuck on oh, let me be the prototype of this person, or let me try to manipulate this sound so I can make it to the top. But the truth be told, that you really have to find out who you are, your gift, your talent, what you have to offer to the world, then the music industry, and that's what sets you apart. Another thing from I guess your new heads or whatever this the movement that's out now. So I've grown as a person, which is translated to grown as an artist, and I've listened to a wider range of music.
In an industry that's so heavily influenced by men, and you being an attractive female, do you find it hard to work with them? Have you had any instances where it was difficult? And how do you hold your own as a female?
That's a great question. Nobody ever asked me that before. Cool. Let's get into that. first, it was difficult. Being that they think, no, let me back up. Don't let the cute face fool you. It was kind of hard, you know, getting across to like, all right, this is a female artist, but she's a strong, you know, female artist, and she has the personality, the voice, and she commands that, you know, that stage presence. So when a person has that kind of personality, you can't deny them. And like, I don't feel like I have anything to prove to anybody at this point, because I don't owe nobody nothing. I think that's kind of, I don't owe nobody nothing, and I'm so glad I can say that. But I've crossed that hurdle, and now people want to work with me and want to collab. And so I would say to any female artist, don't get boxed in, or, you know, don't let the outside influences tell you what you can and cannot do because of your gender. Gender, at the end of the day, gender doesn't matter, because if, you know, real music lives, you can surpass all of that. So that's why I stand. Alright, myspace.com/Brittany Bosco, BRITTANYBOSCO, BRITTANYBOSCO. I'm like really like playing. Facebook, same thing. YouTube, watch the new video, Blues for Blue, Black and White mix. Holla.
Peace.
Peace.